Welcome to Make It Take It. I'm DC. I was 1-1 in my NFL plays yesterday, and I lost my basketball plays. That was in NBA and college. You can go back and watch that video if you want, though. I'll link it in the description below if you want to go back and see it and see why I made those calls. I got a few things right. I knew it would be a field goals. Santos went over on field goals. UAB did go over 100 like I said they would yesterday. They scored 101. They covered, and the game went over on Houston Christian. We knew that was going to happen. Eastern Washington ended up covering on Washington State. That was another game I talked about yesterday. Sometimes my leans come out and my plays don't, which is frustrating. But I try to reel back a little bit and not put in compensation plays. I make these videos to hold myself accountable for all the gambling that I do. Try to stay organized in some way. Like my video, please. I come on here every day. I give you my take on college basketball, some other bets. I keep a really good documentation down in the comments. And I always give you an honest, real take, win or lose. That's what you're going to get from me. And I just be kind to each other. You guys are really good at doing that here. I really like all the comments. I appreciate all the comments that I get, any input that anybody gives. I look other places on gambling sites, and there's just all the tough guy talk, and I don't see this as a competition. I always think, and I always say, it's us versus them. We need to work these things out together because we need to beat the books, beat the odds makers, and all those. So let's keep to that. Add any comments, feel free. Any plays that you have, let me tell you what I think about college basketball today. There's another Battle of Chicago today. There's Chicago State at Loyola Chicago. Chicago State's only a couple years removed from being that team who won like 2 games, 3 games. They were a doormat in college basketball. They never covered anything. And Loyola Chicago, of course, is only a couple years removed from those runs they made in the NCAA tournament. They made the Final 4, I think, or Final 8 at least. They went on that one really nice run. And these aren't the same teams, but they're still on a different level. Loyola Chicago should destroy Chicago State tonight. I'm laying that pretty big number with Loyola Chicago. My second play, we got Notre Dame at South Carolina. Notre Dame, we know, is weak this year based on the way they've been getting lined. One of my no-sense plays this year, which my no-sense, the games I say make absolutely no sense, are 3-0. One of them was Western Carolina over Notre Dame, which came out. And Notre Dame's just a weaker, it's a building year, I guess, for them. But South Carolina's undefeated, 5-0. They're going to look to keep that going. They beat a really good Grand Canyon team recently. So I say South Carolina sticks the win there, but I'm going to tease them down to 2, and I'm going to tease them with Idaho State at Pepperdine. Idaho State's one of my sneak teams. If you look back at their schedule the last couple years, a lot of their losses were very close games against good teams too. I really like this Idaho State. Pepperdine's all score, no defense, so they can run up the score, which is the only concern there. But they don't play any defense. We know that. I teased Idaho State up to 13. So it's a South Carolina -2, Idaho State plus 13 teaser. I might even consider doing an Idaho State money line, like throw in a little. It's plus 290, but I know they can beat Pepperdine. So my plays, Loyola Chicago and the South Carolina Idaho State teaser. Don't forget to like my video, add any comments that you want, any plays that you're taking. That's my plays for today. Thank you for watching. Good luck today.